As the last of France's troops pulled out of Mali Monday, there was no fanfare. After almost a decade of them fighting Islamist extremists in the country as part of Operation Barkhane, Malians say the French soldiers won't be missed. When French troops first arrived in 2013, it was a different story. They were hailed as heroes, sent to free Mali from the growing jihadist threat. Today, relations between Paris and Bamako are at an all-time low, after France's presence in the country became increasingly unpopular with the Malian government and the public. President Emmanuel Macron quickly announced the withdrawal of 2,400 French troops in April after the fallout.
Five Europeans captured in eastern Ukraine have gone on trial in a court run by Kremlin-backed separatists in the city of Donesk. They come from Sweden, Croatia and the United Kingdom. All pleaded not guilty to charges of being mercenaries. If convicted, they could face the death penalty. In June, 2 Britons and a Moroccan, all of whom were captured by pro-Russian forces in Ukraine's industrial east, were sentenced to death on the same charge. They've appealed their verdicts.
Да ни хера не летает. Чё? Я уехал на Жанкой, поеду автобус оставлю, все, не пускает вас воздух.
Ебать. Стекай, с подвала слезть быстро, сейчас волна будет, нахуй.
Ankara and Washington are edging closer to a deal on the sale of new F-16 fighter jets and modernization kits for Türkiye. A Turkish delegation is in the United States to hold meetings with the American side to discuss further details in the contract of sale. Even though the Biden administration is on board with the sale, Congress might pose a challenge. US House of Representatives recently approved an amendment to the annual defense budget bill that drew significant ire from Ankara. It stipulates that the Biden administration certified to Congress that Turkey would not use the fighter jets for violations in Greek airspace, an accusation that Ankara firmly rejects.
India has gifted a maritime surveillance aircraft to Sri Lanka. The consignment was handed over by the Indian Air Force on its 75th Independence Day, and the Dornier 228 maritime surveillance aircraft was handed over to Sri Lanka during a ceremony in Colombo. The ceremonial welcome included a water salute to the aircraft. The Indian naval Dornier is a short takeoff and landing multi-role light transport aircraft with a turboprop twin engine. The Sri Lankan Navy Chief also welcomed the Vice Chief of the Indian Navy, who is on a 2-day visit to Sri Lanka.
William Ruto has been declared the winner of Kenya's presidential election. He won 55% of the vote, 50.5% of the vote, narrowly beating his rival Raila Odinga. Speaking at his victory rally, Ruto said that he would be a leader for all Kenyans, no matter which way they voted in the election. The announcement was delayed. There were scuffles and allegations of vote rigging by Mr. Odinga's campaign. And 4 out of 7 electoral commissioners said they could not support the outcome, saying it was opaque.
It's the place where the first ever COVID vaccine was administered, a pivotal moment in the pandemic. And now the UK is leading the way again, approving what's being referred to as the next generation COVID jab. Moderna calls it a bivalent vaccine, the first able to target both the original strain and the Omicron variants. A major step for the pharmaceutical fight, which until now has been unable to keep up with the rapidly evolving virus.